What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. Today will be Genshin. Before we get started, I'm gonna plug my Instagram real quick. I just finished this nice little Wolverine Metal Gear Solid style, so if you guys would like to see any of this other stuff, go ahead and drop a follow in my Instagram. You can find it in the description down below, so if you guys want to see some of this artwork and a potential chance at winning some of the stuff, go ahead and leave a like and follow down below on the Instagram. You can even subscribe. I might just do some art giveaways there too, free commissions, so on and so forth. So for now, I'll see you guys later. We're gonna move into the video soon. Oh, actually, wait. Hit the red subscribe button, because if I don't do this, YouTube gets pissy. So make sure you hit the red subscribe button if you are new to the channel. If you are not new and you are subscribed already, hit the notification bell so you know exactly when my videos come out. And go ahead and drop a like if you're enjoying the content. Or just drop a like because it helps the brother out, you know? Help me out, you know? Yeah. Alright, I'll see you guys in a bit. We'll jump into it in a second. Give me one moment. So, we're here. We're going to talk about should you summon for ALBEDO? A few days from now, ALBEDO will rise. We are roughly 5 days away from that, I believe. 5-ish days. Yeah, we're going to get ALBEDO. He's going to be the new very first banner update. And he is going to be Geo. So, is this going to leave a bad taste in our mouth? Should we be wary? I'm not exactly sure. We're going to go through ALBEDO right now, and I will recommend whether you should summon or not, but at the end of the day, it is up to you guys to summon if you'd like. If you like his design, go for it. If you don't, then don't summon for him. It's simple as that. miHOYO will try to probably bait us into summoning for ALBEDO by putting Bennett on the banner, or some other different units. We'll see, but yeah, let's get into it. So here we are, Honey Hunter Impact. I can't stress enough, this is a really good website for Genshin stuff. 100%. It has unreleased characters, their stuff, their talents, you know, their essential materials, so on and so forth. But they also have current characters and weapons that aren't in the system yet. So we're gonna go through. He is a sword Geo unit. So stat progression, he, like most Geo units, he has Geo damage as his main substat when he ascends. And obviously, like everyone else, this is the crit rate, crit damage, and these are his stats at level 80. At level 80, you're going to be looking at these as your base values. And these are his essential materials right here. So the basalts, I forgot what flyer this is. This is the Cecilia's, the exact same one Venti uses. And these are scrolls, plus this is the Mora. And the, obviously we all know this material that you get from the Geo Stasis Cube. So we have this, but his attack talent's normal. You know, he has 5 rapid strike this time. He has a charge attack like Mondstadt users, and the plunging attack is generic. These are the multipliers all the way up to a certain point. Here they are maxed out completely right here on this side. But here you go, ALBEDO Justice Solar Isotoma. So we're out here. He deals AoE Geo damage on hit. So I believe this is his regular talent. Yes. Okay, he causes Geo AoE damage, which is good, very strong. Has the following properties: when the enemies with the hit within the Solar Isotoma feel take damage, the Solar Isotoma will generate transient blossoms, which deal AoE Geo damage. Damage scales off of ALBEDO's defense. So ALBEDO is going to be a character where you need to build into his defense. So you're going to probably want a mix of Geo damage and defense percentage as your main go-tos. And then when a character is located at the locus of the Solar Isotoma, the Solar Isotoma will accumulate Geo power to form a crystallized platform that lifts the character up to a certain height. So only one platform can exist at a time. Pretty much, this is just just like a better version of the Geo Traveler skill. You can platform with it, but you can it also does damage and AoE damage on top of that. It's considered a Geo construct, and you hold to designate the location of the skills. Once again, like the Geo Traveler, he seems like he's a more extended version of the Geo Traveler, a more powerful version compared to the Geo Traveler. Once again, Geo Traveler is competitive. People just need to build them right and need to know how to use them properly. But under then we have his elemental burst, right of progenitor, nurture. I don't wanna butcher this, but Tectonic Tide under Albedo's command, Geo crystals surge and burst forth, dealing AoE Geo damage in front of him, and yeah, he creates 7 little flower things, fatal blossoms, and they are generated in a solar isotoma field, and they burst violently into bloom and deal AoE damage. And then the Tectonic Tide damage and fatal blossom damage do not generate transient blossoms. This is the scale right here. So the initial burst, this is going to be the most familiar place, like maybe around here up to 8. This is going to be the most familiar place you're going to see yourselves at. So 587% and then 150% for each. So that's interesting. And he has a very low energy cost. So note that very much, right? Very low energy costs are kind of big for elemental skills. So this means this is very rinse and repeat. So energy recharge or sacrificial sword might be in Albedo's future. Not exactly sure. And he comes off of a child item to then ascend himself. He has ballads as his main thing, and he also has the scrolls as his ascension materials, or his talent ascension materials. And these are his passive talents. When Albedo crafts a weapon ascension materials, he has 10% chance to receive double the product, which is good, right? This is finally really good. And then we have something to fill out the sucrose, like both crafting being able to. Calcite Might. Transient blossoms generated by the Abogenesis solar isotoma deal 25% more damage to opponent whose HP is below 50%. So in a fight, if you're hit 50% or below, it does more damage. Good for cleaning up mobs. And then homuncular nature, yeah. Use right of protogener, Tectonic Tide increases the elemental mastery of nearby party members by 125 for 10 seconds. So I feel like because of this, he's going to be very strong in Aventicom. I feel like he's going to be strong because boosting the elemental mastery for certain characters, support function characters, is really good. So here, moving on, Constellations, the ones that matter. Transient blossoms generated by Albedo regenerate 1.2 energy for Albedo. So if you, depending on how much you create, you will recover that much energy. So it seems like he has recycling in his kit. Opening of Phanerozic. I'm going to be butchering these words. Transient blossoms generated by Albedo. Grant Albedo Fatal Reckoning for 30 seconds. Each stack of Fatal Reckoning increases damage by 30% of Albedo's defense, and the effect stacks up to 4 times. So it seems like he's leaning into the defensive stat, sort of like, what's her name? I forget the maid. I can't believe Noelle. I can't believe I forgot the maid. Unleashing the right of Tectonic Tide consumes all stacks of Fatal Reckoning, increasing the damage dealt by Tectonic Tide and Failed Blossoms based on the number of stacks consumed. So it will increase multiplicative, not additive. So keep that in mind when you use this. So honestly, I think Albedo is one of the cheapest 5 stars in terms of Constellations. Like Constellation 2 is just going to make him pretty good, well off for the most part. So yeah. But there is going to be another one that, if no one has spotted yet, Descent of Divinity. Solar Isotoma increases the plunging attack damage by 30% for active party members within the AoE. So here's the thing. We have a character known as Zhao. You guys know who he is. He's quite popular. He's coming out very soon, and Zhao does have a charge attack that allows him to plunge, jump into the air and plunge to begin with. So this is something he can take advantage of. We might see ALBEDO in some Zhao comps. We might see people making it. You never know. So this comes out at the 4th constellation, so you need 5 copies of him. And at the final constellation, Constellation 6, if active party members within the AoE are protected by a shield created by Crystallize, Solar Isotope increases their damage by 17%. So it boosts. So he is full support. He is straight up the support role. He's given it. He is built to support the team. He's not a main DPS by any means. And all his damage scales off of defense. So he's meant there to... He's pretty much an actual like support, unlike Zhongli. Zhongli is an all-rounder. He pretty much has no dedicated role, where ALBEDO definitely seems to be leaning in the role that is dedicated to supporting the team completely. Even his constellations pretty much say that. So with that being said, if you didn't pull for Zhongli and you're in the space for a true Geo character support, ALBEDO is your guy. Now I know a lot of people are going to be skipping this banner, but depending on the banner, it will be 100% summon or skip. If there's Bennett, I will say summon on it. Bennett is way too strong to give up. And for the case of, in the case of ALBEDO, if you get him, you get him. If not, you might get an empty 5-star, maybe a Diluc copy, maybe a Kaching, something along those ways. But just remember, if Bennett once again, if Bennett is on this banner or even the next one, I would summon, mainly because he's way too strong of support not to have. At least get him to C1 so that he's useful in Abyss. But for the most part, this character seems that he's worth building for the most part. But he seems interesting. He seems interesting, if anything. And he seems like he's going to be a funky, cool user of the Geo element. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, once again, don't forget to hit that like button and notification bell if you guys want to know when my videos come out for you. And subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh, wait. And to answer that, I'm in the camp of not summoning for ALBEDO. Just TLDR. If you guys skipped to the ending to see what was going to happen. Yeah. All right. Peace.